Priest more recently taking on the then international champion Kazuchika Okada at the end of January.
Sabre, vicious in his targeting of the arm of Adam Priest.
Yeah, it's pretty apparent that Zack Sabre can hit you with things you don't expect. And look at feeling pretty good right now.
Well, and what the late great Gordon Soley called the human game of chess, Zack Sabre Jr. is a king.
And back to the ropes. Bryce Remsburg, the referee, telling Zack Sabre, oh, there you go. That is a man who's very confident in his abilities.
Trying to fire up the tough nosing for Priest.
Priest got fired up all right.
Uppercuts. Uppercut drops Sabre to a knee. Suplex. Sabre.
1, 2, got a 2 count on Zack Sabre Jr. How about that?
Nice transition.
Suplex. Reminiscent of a late great Dynamite kid, and of course his nephew. Tommy Billington has teamed with Priest on a number of occasions.
Pick up. Zack Sabre, how about that?
Once again, targeting the left arm of Adam Priest. And he does so, Nigel, from very unexpected angles. And that's what makes Sabre so dangerous to prepare for.
There isn't an angle that you can protect your arm from Zack. Right now, look at this joint manipulation.
Oh, wow.
Fingers driven into the mat.
Very adroit move by Sabre. He heard the referee's count, and so he accelerated his pace, and that prevented Priest an opportunity from pulling that arm to safety.
Look at the legacy of Sabre. Awarded Best Wrestler of the Year from 2014 to 2020.
Sabre now, boy, feeling that last shot.
Two-time former IWGP World Heavyweight Champion, the top prize in New Japan Pro Wrestling.
That time using the ropes to block that attempt of a suplex. And now look at this.
Trying on straight away tapping, but on the ropes will not count.
Zack Sabre Jr. and Adam Priest will continue to stay with us on Collision.
Zack Sabre taking Adam Priest perhaps a bit lightly in this match, perhaps already looking ahead to Kenny Omega and Forbidden Door, as Sabre pointing to the Union Jack emblazoned on his trunks. Surprised he doesn't have the 3 lions on there, Nigel.
Yeah, I'm sure that might be copyrighted right now, though. The leader of TMDK, the mighty Don't Kneel, speaking to their domination and to their modus operandi, if you will. Oof, wow.
Tell you that Adam Priest gets fired up and he can fire right back on you.
Priest has a lower center of gravity. And those European uppercuts, or the lifters as they have been termed, a move that former NWA World Champion Dory Funk Jr. brought to fame here after learning it from the British wrestlers that brought it over to Florida. Really has been effective for a number of British wrestlers.
Well, natural, you're really pulling out all the stops here tonight. Gordon Soley reference.
Educating you, Tony.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. 1, only a 1 count, and once again, as you talked about joint manipulation, look at that. Oh, wow.
Wrenching the wrist and now attacking the fingers of Priest
once
again.
We've seen it before. Oh, that time he stomped right on the armpit.
Armpit, maybe the tricep, but either way, Priest in serious trouble.
We continue on Collision on this Saturday night, a week and a day away from Forbidden Door. Adam Priest facing Zack Sabre Jr. What a collision, if I can use that term, that was. Center of the ring.
Yeah, Priest very nearly taking Sabre out of his boots just a week and a day before Sabre will have the dream match with Kenny Omega. The first time in an AEW ring, the first time in nearly a decade, those two men will meet one-on-one, and it goes down a week and a day from today in San Jose, live on pay-per-view on HBO Max.
As both men stumble to get to their feet, there is a knee. Elbow to the knee. Underneath the knee goes Adam Priest. We want to remind you, Beach Break is headed to the beautiful beaches of Clearwater, Florida. Catch all the action live at the Bay Care Sound on Wednesday, July 8th. Tickets available at AEWTIX.com. Uppercut by Zack Sabre Jr.
Presented by St. Pete Clearwater, Tony.
And we are teaming with the Minnesota Twins for Holy smokes! Here's is he going to cover? Yes. 1, 2. Friday, July 10th, Minneapolis at Target Field. We're coming back to Roanoke, Virginia for Collision. Saturday, July 11th, the Berglund Center. Tickets at AEWTIX.com. What about what's going on here in the ring? Is that a look of pain or being stunned?
A pretty potent combination of both on the face of Zack Sabre Jr. is now Adam Priest attacking the leg of Sabre.
Well, you got to say that Adam Priest not impressed nor intimidated at all by one of the great scientific wrestlers of all time, and the fans are getting behind Adam Priest here.
Priest here has shown how motivated and gritty he can be with a very versatile style. He says he can wrestle lucha libre, old school American, Japanese strong style right now against one of the best proponents of British style in the world. Hold on.
Sabre steps over and once again targets that left arm, the compromised left arm of Adam Priest.
Using his compromised left leg, and
yes,
Sabre has to be careful with Forbidden Door so close. Does not want to get an injury that could hamper his ability to face off against the cleanup.
And Zack Sabre Jr., you see there, was focusing, or flexing, I should say, the knee. The left knee, and certainly Kenny Omega is watching on, as well he should.
And Tony, as we found out this past Wednesday at Dynamite, not just Omega and Sabre to look forward to at Forbidden Door. It will be the Rated R superstar Adam Copeland, teaming with Christian Cage, with the AEW World Tag Team Champions on the line against the Dogs, David Finlay and Clark Connors, plus Bandito will challenge Jon Moxley for the AEW Continental Championship a week from tomorrow night at Forbidden Door.
There you hear Zack Sabre Jr. And
I think he caught him low.
Yes, he did. Tell me, this is what Collision's all about, gentlemen. It's a hard-hitting match, probably as hard-hitting match as we've seen in a long, long time. Oh, yes!
Chop block.
On the knee again.
Adam Priest, now Priest targeting the knee, looking for the half crab on Zack Sabre Jr.
And Zack knows it here. Trying to kick off the young man, but he goes right back to the knee again. Can he get him over with a half crab? Oh, a great escape. How about
beautiful.
That? That was beautiful.
Numa platter of sorts. Oh, and with the arm as well. The double tap, that's it.
Yeah, that is it.